Welcome back to Living in Atlanta for Real. I am Raymond Riley Jr., realtor and broker here in Metro Atlanta. And in today's episode of Living in Atlanta for Real, we are right here in East Atlanta. That's right, East Atlanta. You know, you've heard about East Atlanta and all of these songs. But before I do that, let's go ahead and roll the intro and let's get to the business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, my name is Raymond, and I am a real estate broker here in Atlanta. And I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to Metro Atlanta, as well as buyers and sellers that are already here that are looking to purchase real estate. So if that is you, all of my contact information is on the screen and can always be found in the video description below. So feel free to reach out to me. And that was real live. I think we're going to keep that in there. That was a B right in my face. So definitely reach out to me if you need my assistance, okay? So in today's video, we're gonna hang out here in East Atlanta, and right now I am standing in East Atlanta Village, and I wanna take you through East Atlanta Village, and then we're gonna get into some of the residential areas and show you around the interior of East Atlanta to see if it may be a good fit for you. So, as I always say, get your notepad, take some notes, and we're gonna get to the business and talk about living here in East Atlanta. Let's go. All right, family. So here we are at the intersection of Moreland Avenue and Glenwood Avenue. And the reason I am referencing those places is because I want you to be able to go to the map and take a look at the area internally and kind of pinpoint what you're seeing, right? And you can make notes. And when you do come here to Atlanta, you will be able to visit and see it for yourself, all right? So Moreland Avenue is a main artery. It's actually Highway 42. Highway 42 connects you to Atlanta, Ellenwood, all the way down towards the South Metropolitan Atlanta area. All right, so it's a major highway that connects you. All right, so if you're heading towards this direction, that'll take you back to Interstate 20. So East Atlanta is located right off the interstate. As you can see, that is our public transportation there in MARTA. And it is really loud, so hopefully my audio is actually working well. So that is the transportation there. So East Atlanta is definitely very valuable for people that are accustomed to public transportation. You definitely should, investigate East Atlanta if you need public transportation, because there is a lot of infrastructure in that regard. So this intersection here is one of the most notorious spots here in East Atlanta because it takes you into the East Atlanta Village, which is down Glenwood Avenue, which also connects you to Interstate 20. All right, so as we walk, you'll be able to see kind of some of the offerings here. Now, East Atlanta is separate or different from Adair Park in the respect or in the sense that East Atlanta has a lot of residential and commercial mixed into each other. So similar to Summer Hill, okay? And this is a private school, a chartered school, I believe, there. This building here is a senior housing building there. So high rise there. So as we're walking up towards the village area, I'll just kind of tell you some more information about East Atlanta. So East Atlanta obviously is, like I said in the opening, it is a very popular area. It's one of those areas that went through a lot of transformation early on, like over the last decade. A lot of the homes in East Atlanta was purchased by developers, literally torn down and built over in the newer contemporary look. So this area has been through that transformation. And so it's a little bit more solid feeling now, right? The consistency is there, but you also still have a lot of charm here in East Atlanta to kind of, I guess, reflect on how it used to be back in the day, because there are still older homes here in East Atlanta, okay? That, the same families have passed the house down, from generations to generations. So you do still have that here. So this is a garage there, shop, very southern, very traditional. And we're getting into the village now, so you'll start to see everything say village in their name. So Village Fitness, Village Church of East Atlanta. And also East Atlanta is a very I try not to overuse the word swanky, but it kind of gives you that vibe. There are some bars here that serve alcohol, and on the weekends, and the outside seating, like over here to the left here at Blue Cantina. So you can get that life if that is what you want. Okay, so East Atlanta has that offering, but it also has traditional single-family homes that you can have a front yard and a backyard, right? With a little bit bigger lot than, say, Summer Hill. Okay, so I'm gonna show you around here, the village, and then we will resume talking and getting into some of the residential neighborhoods or residential streets within the neighborhood, and show you around there. All right.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. Both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah.
All right, guys, so as you can see, East Atlanta is a beast. We still have another street to walk down, so I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you that street. But yeah, a lot of offerings. So you have a paint and sip over here. You have several different restaurants that you can try out and do. There is a lounge, a hookah lounge here as well. So tons and tons to do right here in East Atlanta. And we haven't even seen the Flat Shoals Avenue portion. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around and show you that. And we'll go ahead and get to the other section of East Atlanta to show you over there and all of that. So yeah, just keep watching, keep watching. right, guys. So as you can see, Flat Shoals Avenue has a lot to offer as well, and we are gonna go ahead and head back down to Glenwood Avenue, and jump in the car and take a right going down Moreland to show you the other portion of the commercial district here in East Atlanta. But a lot to offer here for the area. So if you want that walk, live type of a vibe, East Atlanta can definitely give that to you. Also, close proximity to downtown Atlanta. That's one of the things that made East Atlanta so attractive, is that it has interstate access, it has public transportation, it has commercial districts with all of these taverns and bars and different restaurants and things to do, as well as boutiques for shopping. So it was really a live, work, play area. So if that is something of interest to you, all right, East Atlanta should definitely be on your list. Now, can you afford to live in East Atlanta? You have to take inventory on that, because where there is a desire, you have to be able to pay for that desire, right? And if you can't, then that's not a reality for you. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get to the other portion of East Atlanta and continue showing you around this beautiful Intown neighborhood. If you're liking it so far, hit the like button, drop a comment below if you are familiar with East Atlanta, maybe you're from East Atlanta, or maybe you visited East Atlanta. Definitely drop a comment below. Let's have a conversation.
Days keep flagging, but that's on me. I'm so sick of wasting time. Can't you see I'm on the line? I'll keep trying to find my wings, and when I do, I ain't never coming down. I ain't never coming down. No. Well, I'll tell you what's been on my mind. I find it hard to breathe when you're standing next to me. I cannot say enough, but when I fell in love, I just got so blind I can't see. Oh no, I think I might take a year off you, wasting all my time, but it's nothing. No.
All right, y'all, so here we are. We're at the infamous sign, welcome to East Atlanta. And behind me is that road we were on earlier, which is Moreland Avenue. All right, so Moreland Avenue, as I told you, is the main drag. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you the interstate access, but this is what you can expect, all right? And for all of you New Jersey, New York people, especially Jersey, because I just left there from before I recorded this episode, and we have medians. You can turn, all right? So don't be shocked when you come to Atlanta. You can turn against traffic because that's not a thing in New Jersey. But yeah, guys, this is the beginning process of East Atlanta and all of the shopping right off the main road. So now we're gonna go ahead and take you into the residential portions of East Atlanta, so you can take a look at how charming the neighborhoods are. They are very charming. Tree-lined streets, sidewalks, smaller homes on average from other neighborhoods, but really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and show you that, and show you a few listings for sale. And all right, guys, welcome to the first stop here to show you value proposition here for East Atlanta when it comes to real estate. We're gonna take a look at this listing here right in front of you. And I'm gonna go ahead and start flashing the pictures there so you can see in the inside. But this particular house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,306 square feet. Price on it is $614,400. Has a 0.2 acre lot. Cost per square foot comes out to $470.51. Year built was 1922. All right, so as you can see, this is your value proposition here for this first particular listing. It does have, this is probably going to be the biggest lot that we're going to see today on our little tour of real estate. But you can take a look at the neighborhood. These homes here in East Atlanta are all kind of walk-up friendly. This is supposed to be a sidewalk, but I don't know what happened there. There's a sidewalk on this side all the way down, but I guess somehow this side got neglected here. But just to give you this side view here of the distance in between the homes, but you know, that's an old house, 1922, and it's going for $614,000. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at our next offering here in East Atlanta.
See, funny thing about love is you never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up. You know I keep it cool. I prefer to stay in the cut. Don't want no attention on me when I'm trying to shake the blues up off me. But then I saw your face. It caused my heart to race. Girl, you're looking like $1,000,000. Something about the way you strut your stuff. Oh, girl, you're fine as you wanna. What I'm supposed to do? Something told me got time to lose. Go ahead and bust a move. Funny thing about love, when it comes and goes, you never know. So you gotta keep your heart exposed, and you can be sure there's no cause and no cure. And if it wants you, oh, it'll come and find you. Fall back just a little. Don't wanna lead you on. Don't wanna push a feeling and make the feeling gone. You see, I got your number, but still I ain't used the phone. No, I let it breathe for a minute, baby. Next thing I know, you call. Damn. One thing I know about love, you never know when it's coming.
All right, guys, so I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit before we get to our next spot. But interior of East Atlanta is absolutely charming. Very, very peaceful. That's one thing I do want to share as far as my sentiments of the area. Very charming too. So I think that East Atlanta resembles a lot of inner city communities, the good qualities of inner city communities. So you'll get that here living in East Atlanta. Very, very, very community oriented as well. The neighbors know each other. It's one of those places that you can literally, you know, raise a family or be single, right? Whatever. Like it's a great place for everybody. So yeah, as we're getting up on our next stop, I just want to kind of get you that interior view here of East Atlanta. So I'll flip the camera around and show you this one. All right, here we go. So this particular one is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3 baths. Square footage is 2,640 square feet. It was built in year 2014. It's sitting on 0.1 acre lot. And so cost per square foot, the offering price of it is $750,000. And that comes out to a cost per square foot of $284.09. So definitely a lot better priced than the first house, and it was also built in 2014. So newer, more affordable on cost per square foot, bigger house, and this is kind of the give you the proximity of the distance between each other. But when living in East Atlanta, you do not expect to have suburban lots, right? You don't expect that in town. So I would say this lot is a decent sized lot. You can probably get bigger lots in different in-town communities. But the closer you get into downtown Atlanta, you'll see that those acreages shrink significantly, right? I mean, just like any other big city. So let's go ahead and wrap up our video with our last stop of today.
Ayy, I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, bread like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it. The fire can stand to the tallest of giants. The tyrant and all the suppliers are scheming and lying. They selling his dreams and we buying it. Show me the chicken, I'm frying it. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers. I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy. I got to drive to bust the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's faith that's in the reps, ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the T when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding. They say you ain't bout it.
All right, y'all, welcome to the last stop here in East Atlanta. As we're walking up to it, thank you so much for watching today's video so far. It's not over, so don't click off. But I just want to thank you guys for watching the video so far, and hopefully you have learned a little bit more than you knew coming in about this beautiful Intown community of East Atlanta. It's definitely a neighborhood that has a lot of rich history, and definitely a neighborhood that I think if you are from a big city, you can move to and still feel connected to a big city, right? Because you're just literally down the road from downtown Atlanta, and you got public transportation, you got all of the shops and eateries that you could want kind of right here at your doorsteps. So definitely thank you so much for watching. So the last stop is going to be this house where the gentleman is actually cutting the grass, so I'm not going to get super close because obviously the microphone, so but let me cross the road and kind of give you that frontal view of it. And yeah, I'll go ahead and start flashing the photographs now so you can see it inside of it, but it's been fully renovated. Let me zoom in on it here. Sorry, the yard man came at the same time as me. But it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,340 square feet, built in 1928. Offering price is $515,000. Cost per square foot comes out to $384.32. So you can see you got a driveway there with a tiny, teeny, tiny, I don't even think you have a yard. I think you just have a deck back there on this particular one. So as you can see, definitely a different, than the other ones. I think all of the other homes had a backyard, but that was the cheapest one of the 3 that we looked at today. So yeah, okay. Don't know what the Air Force One sitting on top of the mailbox is about, but hey, that could mean something. As you guys see, I'm authentic. I don't hide anything from you. All right. So, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homes here, mixed in with the old and the new, mixing in together. Really nice feel. So, all right, let me take you to one park here in East Atlanta, and then we're gonna put a wrap on today's video. I'll show you around there so you can see the green assets here in East Atlanta. right, welcome to Brownwood Park here in East Atlanta. This is going to be the most accessible park for the neighborhood of East Atlanta. It is a relatively small park, but there is some amenities here. You have a basketball court, a playground area with swings, as well as slides there on the end cap. There's also a kids club here in this area, almost like a recreation, like a smaller condensed recreation center for kids. And tons of green space to be able to let your pets run and things like that. As you can see, some townhouses in the distance. So East Atlanta does have a few townhouses or condos if you're interested in that type of housing here as well. So super nice little area with a whole lot to offer. That's what I always say about East Atlanta. Has a bunch to offer. So yeah, we'll continue to walk through here and show you in the interior here. It's a pretty like I said, it's a narrow park, I should say. I did say small, but it's more so narrow. So it has a trail that goes straight through, but yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in moving to East Atlanta, definitely feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is in the video description below, as well as now on the screen. I would love to talk with you about potentially working with you on your buying or selling. And if you're in Atlanta already, I can work with you as well. So again, I hope you have learned a little bit more than you knew coming in about East Atlanta. That is always my goal with my channel and videos that I produce here for the channel. So drop a comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed today's episode of taking a look at East Atlanta. More to come. So if you like this series, Living in Atlanta for Real, definitely hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post more content, or, you know, the next episode. Also, be mindful that every area that I'm coming in now, I'm gonna be coming back to and exploring it in a different way. So you definitely wanna be plugged in, because we're not done with East Atlanta, okay? So if you don't subscribe and you miss the next video, then you're gonna be mad at yourself. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, cost you nothing, and you'll be plugged into this awesome channel with tons of resources for you to get to know Atlanta for real. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.